This upload thing doesn't normally like fun. It has little numbers that identify, I guess, the length or whatever. Sometimes the shorter I talk, the higher the number. What? Well, that's because you're an idiot. That's why. I don't care why it's because. All the becauses with this computer mean that whatever did it is an absolute tinker toy. Brain. You know what happens when humans get to working with these things for a long period? Their brain becomes tinker toy too. It does. No, they're so easily offendable. You can't say one of the three things and pretty soon they're just all, did you mean the little? I don't know what he meant. Why? You gotta interpret everything? Oh, they'll think this and they'll think that. And oh, I know what they're gonna think. And you can't say this because they'll think it. Shut up! No, just keep talking, dummy. When you should shut up. I can predict everything going on. No, you can't. You can't predict anything going on. Can humans predict anything here at all? Can they? Is that how they live, by predicting? Is that how you entertain people on stage, by predicting? Producer. Does the producer predict? You know what the advertising industry brags on? At the end of an election, they made it happen. Here's the voter giving it sincere heart. But the advertising industry says, I made that happen. Did you? Well, then you didn't have an election. When the advertising industry is victorious and said, I made the election do what it did, I am the wonderful man. Did you have an election? You certainly did not, and you must elect around that influence. Move! Called none of the above on the ballot, and tell the advertising industry and all the promoters and all the persuasionists to find the head that's up their ass and pull it out. That's what you must do. You must get these people with their head up there talking a lot, their head out. Not even only get them to shut up. You got to get the head out so everyone sees it's all covered with something from being where it's been. Covered up with that somehow intelligence tilted all over its head. You know what I mean? It's where the head's been. Unsightly place. It stinks. In some cases, when it doesn't stink there, by God, there's worse trouble than when it did stink. You believe that? When it's clean, it's worse than when it's dirty. When this plant's dirty, it's healthy. When it's clean, it's sick. Because it takes fertility to keep it healthy, not sterility. Turns the planet ill. Fertility keeps it healthy, consistent, pleasant to live with, smelling very sweet. Very sweet. Because you got to mix the sweet with the stink, don't you, to do that. And sometimes the sweet doesn't like to stink around. And then the stink doesn't stink anymore at all. Doesn't work.